Hi everyone. Well, you have to have a part three because Screen-O-Matic or the software I use cuts my videos down by 10 minutes. So I ran out of time. So in this one will be a really short video and we need to look at metrics to look at supply chain. All right. So give me a second while I go to the PowerPoint that we were at and start talking about the metrics. Okay. So there are three examples here. The first metric we're going to look at is measuring supply chain inventory. So here we look at assets committed to inventory. And again, if Home Depot has 11 billion inventory and total assets of 44.4 billion, you can look at the percentage invested in inventory stands for 25.7%. So that's the number of Home Depot, and you can compare it to the number from, for Toyota, it's 5%. For Coca-Cola, it's 2.9%. So as you can see from the benchmark, that within wholesale industries, 34%, but Coca-Cola is only at 2.9%. So it's really, really small percentage of total assets that are invested in inventory for Coca-Cola. The second thing we want to look at is inventory turnover, which means how quickly is your inventory turnover, like bought and sold. So inventory investment is the average over 2. So inventory turnover formula just says it's cost of goods sold divided by inventory investment. Right? So in your book, look at the example. I believe this is example number 3, page 462. This is the data given to you from Pepsi-Cola annual report. And as you can see, the total inventory investment here is given as 14.2. So you take that total inventory investment and you divide it by 1.69, which is the inventory investment. So the inventory turnover at Pepsi is 8.4. So you can compare this number to the industry. So again, a higher turnover is better. So if you look at McDonald's, McDonald's has a huge inventory turnover, 112, compared to Home Depot. So what we can say is the burger doesn't stay on the shelf for very long, versus at Home Depot, things kind of stay around. It is a home goods kind of store. The third metric is weeks of supply. So here the formula is the reverse of the previous one. It's inventory investment divided by annual cost of goods sold divided by 52. So I believe this is example 4. So again, if you look at example 4 from your book on page 463, it's the same PepsiCo data. So what we know from the data is that inventory investment is 1.69 billion. Sorry, I needed to go back to that. So inventory investment is 1.69 billion. And average weekly cost of goods sold is 14.2 billion. So you would do 1.69 divided by this number, 0.2763. And you know that from one batch of inventory, Pepsi-Cola can go about 6.2 weeks. So that's what this metric is saying. All right. So in benchmarking, you can compare your company with benchmark firms. What does a benchmark do? What do you do? And the second is we have a score model, SCOR model, and it basically looks at how do you source something, how do you make something, how do you deliver it, and how do you manage returns. All right, so thank you, everyone. That's about it for chapter 11. Make sure you see these 3 recordings so you know what you need to view and be prepared for the homework and the exam. Thank you so much.